Hello students, today we will start lesson number 2, that is more on Windows. Now, Windows. All of you know Windows is an operating system. So we will learn Windows 7. Windows 7 is one of the most popular computer operating system. It has many utility programs for day-to-day applications. These applications are known as accessories. For example, we are using calculator, notepad, media player, sound recorder, system tools. So these all application program are known as accessories. So let us see Windows Media Player. All of you know what is Windows Media Player? We are playing audio as well as video, that is music or a video file in the Windows Media Player. So it runs and organizes the digital media files, that is audio as well as video. This software allows us to play, copy and create CDs or DVDs. We can also play music. We can copy the files, that is music file or a video file, into the CD or a DVD, or we can also create the CD or DVD file. It also helps to copy music and video files to portable device. Now what is portable device? So external device that we are using for carry data, that is pen drive, CD, DVD, external hard disk. So these all external device are known as portable device. So this is the screen of your Windows Media Player in which you are playing music or a video file. Now copy CD to your computer. Now I have one CD. In that CD I have some music files. Okay, so I want to copy that music files from my CD to the computer. So very first step that I want that I have to use, that is insert the CD into your computer's DVD drive. So we have to first insert the CDs. Okay, click on start button and select all programs and choose Windows Media Player. Now we have to open the Windows Media Player window, okay, from the start. Next, select the songs that you want to copy. Now we have to select the songs that we have to copy, okay. Now when you are done with selection process, click on RIP CD. Now what is RIP? So RIP means when we copy songs from CD to a computer, the process is known as RIP, that is RIP. Okay. So when we are copy data from CD to the computer are known as RIP, and when we are copy data from computer to the CD are known as burn. Okay. Now the next step is the ripping process will start and you can see the status of individual songs. Okay, you can see in the Windows Media Player window that what is the status of the song, that is song is pending or not, or whether it is already copied or not. Okay, so all this detail for each and every song you can see in the Windows Media Player window. If you have a textbook, then keep your textbook with you when you are watching this video, so you can see in the textbook as well, as because there is a picture in a textbook, so that you can easily identify what I am saying. To stop ripping process at any point, click on stop rip. Okay, so if I don't want to now copy the songs, at that time I have to just click on the button that is stop RIP. Next is click on RIP setting button to change the format, audio quality of the ripped music files, or you can keep the default Windows Media Format setting. Now if you want to change any setting related to the music file, you have to go to the RIP setting button. Okay, the songs are ripped to Windows Media Player library. Now your songs are copied into the Windows Media Player library. After the songs have been ripped, go to the library to play them. Now after copying all the songs, now you can enjoy your music files by playing. Now copying data to CD. Now we have to copy the data from the computer to the CD. Okay, now for that, now you can see here one picture is there. Okay, again you have to insert first CD to the computer. Okay, now after entering CDs, inserting CD into the computer, you can see autoplay dialog box that is shown in the picture. That dialog box is title is burn a disk. Okay, now click on burn files or burn files to disk. Okay, you have to click on the burn files to the disk because we have to copy the data from computer to the disk. The burn disk dialog box appear. Okay, see here burn disk dialog box is there. Mention CD name in disk title text box and click on next button. Now here you have to enter the CD name. Whatever name of the CD is there, you have to enter that name so that data will be copied on that CD only. An empty disk folder opens. Now your disk folder will be open now. Now drag the files that you want to copy. Again you have to drag and drop the files that you have to copy into the CD. Click on burn to disk and follow the steps in the wizard. Now after drag and drop all the files, after copying all the files, you have to finally click on the burn to disk so that now your CD will be created with your files. Now there are different softwares are available which are using for burning a CD. The very first is Nero software and the second is Express Burn. Okay, so these two software are commonly known and commonly used software for burning a CD. Now the next topic is displaying two windows at a time. Now if there is a situation that you have to work on two windows at the same time, so you can also do that by displaying two windows at a time on your screen. Now how can you do that? So this is a screen. Here is I have opened notepad file also, and there is one control panel screen also. So on my desktop screen I have opened two applications. Now how can I do that? How to show windows side by side? Right click in the middle of them on the desktop and then click on the windows side by side. See, you have to right click, okay, on the desktop and you have to select shows windows side by side. So through this option you can see the applications on your desktop screen side by side. Now again we take one example, that is for Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. Now you have to use both Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. So now what you can do, you have to first open both the application one by one. Okay, so the PowerPoint window is active. Okay, suppose your PowerPoint window is active at the present. Now right click anywhere on the blank portion of the desktop or a taskbar. Okay, now you have to click on the source window side by side option from the shortcut menu, and now you can see both the application, that is PowerPoint window as well as Microsoft window in your desktop screen. Now make sure only two windows are open at a time. If there are more than two windows opened in the background, then Windows will open all of them side by side. Okay, so you have to be careful when you are doing these options. Now here is some reference link I have given for how we can copy a data from or through CD. Okay, so please watch this video on a YouTube so you can get clear idea how we can copy the data. So thank you.